Yo, Mamindi Kokonsebi Kaka, Wahala no be finished. Listen to the gist. Fella Makafui was fully naked on my set, but I didn't release the video because I didn't want to disgrace her. Hey, that's some way there. That's some way there. Ababrako. Why the kind? That banana she get. Tiny she get. Mapola Pakpe. The Tiny yesterday sat with some people at Joy Prime and had an interview, and he dropped certain bombs which is trending. The first one, he said Fella Makafui was fully naked on a set. He saw everything. He has the video, but he didn't release the video because some people begged him. This Tiny, a patrolman release the video where they are medical if this one sees he go get trouble. If Sugar Daddy see he go spoil Fella in brand. So I beg you, I know they release the video. So he's held on to the video up until now. Right now, if he don't do some Netflix and chill, he just go slot in that video. They watch him up. Where naked fella? Where? Anybody? And he also said something which is also causing controversy. He said Hammer didn't influence him or didn't tell him to start rapping or switch from tree to Ga rap. He didn't influence him. No, he didn't use the word influence. Hammer didn't tell him, or Hammer is not the one who told him to start rapping in Ga. When Hammer met him, he was a Ga rapper. Okay, what's up, Ghana? I am Emmanuel the 600. You can call me 600 the God, and be live on rapping. This is where I talk about everything music. If it's got to do with the music industry, it's live on rapping, and this is the baddest channel on YouTube right now. Please like, subscribe, and share as I bring you the news. So let's look at the first video where he's saying that Fella Makafui, he has Fella Makafui's naked video. Let's watch it.
You know, long before she became the big star that she is today, Tinny released a song. I think it was called Baddest Girl. Is that the title?
Baddest Girl.
And you featured Fella Makafui in the video.
Yeah.
You never really released that video, or did you?
No, I didn't.
Why?
You know, after the people that were holding them down got back to us that because of one or two things, we should hold on for the video and it's not going to help her and blah blah. So I was like, okay, that's fine.
It's not going to help her how? Why? What was it about the video that was not going to help her?
What was she doing in the video?
What for you, Charlie?
So what was in the video? I had a rumor there was a scene in the video where Fella was totally naked.
Yeah.
So it was like totally naked.
Yeah, the concept was a different thing altogether. So, yeah.
So wait, Fella Makafui was totally naked in the video, like.
Hey, Charlie, you know, No.
I'm just trying to
understand.
Yeah. I want to
see
the picture. You know.
Yeah, I have to picture.
No, check this out. No. Hey. See the way they picture it in your face change.
No, my face no change.
No, I don't like that.
My face no change. I'm just trying to imagine.
No. The way your face change.
No. Who was the cameraman on that shoot? Bulldog.
Oh, and in the second one, he also said Hammer didn't actually influence him. Or Hammer is not the one who influenced the switch from Chi rapping to English rap. So
I decided to do my thing in Tree, but later on I realized now I'm not original. I have to be me and represent where I'm coming from. You know, that's why I went back to my pen and my paper. So I wrote Rockala Kwakwe and the follows. Yeah.
So whose idea was it for you to switch from Tree to Ga?
Myself.
Yourself? Oh, okay.
No.
I had some rumor it was Hammer.
No, it wasn't Hammer. Before meeting Hammer, I was a Ga rapper before meeting Hammer, because I remember I met Hammer through Dogo when Dogo was going to record his album. And Hammer was looking for a gun rapper. So Dogo actually told Hammer about me.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
So Hammer gave me a call. I was home and he called me. It's at Eastleigh going. I drove there and I met him and blah blah. So it wasn't Hammer at all.
Okay.
So maybe I don't know where this.
Good. We have a lot of things to say on this on rapping, and it's going to be a fire session. The Fella Makafui one. This is my first time hearing it. Hey, Charlie, just really do. So your man they hold on to the video, but why are they still holding on to the video? Why didn't they release it? Is it that the people who sponsored the video or who owned the right to the video said no, or it was Tinny's own video that he used his own money for the production, and these people came to beg and he didn't release. I'm not sure. The story no clear. If you clarify on that one, because if you your own money, it takes sponsor, then you not release there. How? Because I'm sure that before every vixen came on set, it was read out to you. You knew what you were going to do. So which one? Video vixen you come now, or the person who sponsored the thing at the end of the day, maybe to catch feelings. These are all hypotheticals. These are all conjecture. Let me know. You can say it what? It be which one? Charlie, Fella Makafui, those times then she get that bad body. If she get that bad body, then like she really go worry you. Bad. But Tinny says he has that treasure. He has that treasure in his locker. So why no affect a can you know? Yes, so let's move to Hammer. Hammer in 2022 had an interview on Hits FM with Andy Dusty. And that is when Andy Dusty asked him, and he's like, yo, Tinny. We all know one of the earliest Tinny music is the Machiki with featuring MOB. Yes, he spoke Chi throughout. So Hammer said, in 2022, yes, he actually heard his song and it's like, yo, bro, how you spit? You sound very alien when you are speaking Chi, or you sound very alien on the song speaking Chi. It looked like he was literally jumping on a trend because he knew that Chi is fire, Chi is bigger, and there was a whole stigma that Charlie, if you're not rapping Chi, you know go far because of what? How great the Chi language is, or how great the Asante language is, because he's talking of Asante Chi, not any kind of Chi, Asante Chi. Asante Chi was big, it's still the biggest in Ghana right now, but yeah. So imagine the stigma back then. Even right now people are adapting to a lot of languages, but look, Asante is still fire, the Asante Chi is still fire, but yeah. So back then it was like everybody was doing predominantly Chi music. Chi music was fire, Chi music was selling, nobody was doing the gun shit. But Hammer listened and he's like, yo, bro, you sound so alien. That's like, why not say that Kasani, your intonation and your accent sounds like a gun man trying to, force himself to sing Chi. So switch to gun. Then your man do the gun, and he came to get some of his biggest hits, like the Makala Pape, like the Odofe, like the other music Tinny has done. From the early 2000s coming up, that your man really, really, really spoiled if you are really a music lover, bro. But Tinny somewhere in 2024 and in 2025 also granted an interview. It's like, bro, Hammer met me when I was already a gun rapper. Someone introduced me. And when he introduced me, yo, bro, I was already doing my shit. You listen to it. So which is which? Who is saying the truth? Is it that Tinny saying that, oh, I was already a gun rapper, but because I already had released tracks in Chi, Hammer, then, tell me, say, bro, Charlie, you do this more. So he influenced me to lean more towards like rap, gun rap, you understand? Or, speaking the gun sound on the beat. Or who is lying? Because there's a mix. 2024, he said it. 2025, in this interview with the guys on Joy Prime 2, he said that, yeah, he was already doing the shit. He was already letting go already, even before he met Hammer, because the guy that introduced them to Hammer introduced them when Hammer said, oh, Charlie, I need some gun rapper. So the guy literally told Hammer about him that, yo, I know this dope ass rapper. You understand? So just move to him. But funny enough, listening to all the talks, do you think it was the right switch from Chi to gun? Do you think it was the right switch? He made the right switch because Tinny is known as the guy who started the gun rap trend. You understand? And it became lit those days. He broke through the space. He broke through the street space, and he was doing this thing, and people were enjoying it. And something like Makolak Pape, big song, other big songs he did in gun, but he wasn't able to stay on top for a very long time. And that is one thing about people who do gun. Last decade and a half. Tell me any great gun rapper who's broken through seriously with gun. We've had Darko Vice. He lost his vibe because the gun shit wasn't trendy. The gun thing wasn't really helping him, bro. You might also want to switch to Chi to come and get your mojo back then. Maybe if you are big, maybe you go try mix some with the guy again, because sticking to guy alone, maybe or do pigeon, just leave the guy alone, because bro, you people these Ghana people who are trying to do Ghana seriously right now, haven't been able to hold on to it, like move it, make it, make it into a massive wave. Tell me, which big rapper, which big musician? Let's put Shatta Wale aside. Special Case, Gasmela, Article 1, Sina Soul. The soul left her music, when she was doing Ghana. No soul, she left the soul and now she's doing something. Because, bro, nobody's actually doing something dope in Ghana. I want to see last decade and a half. Give me any dope Ghana artist that literally go feel rival anybody doing shit in Chi. Give me, you just list it for me. The Ghana sound right now, flop. The Ghana sound right now, it's not hard. Dark Vibes failed. He wasn't able to carry it. Sina Soul failed. When Sina Soul, she don't really get there because she's still struggling to find her feet or find her sound. Though she sounds a particular way, but she's finding it very hard to really stay true to herself. I don't know if it's because of the Ghana thing, because you started with the Ghana thing, you thought you were going to stand 10 toes and make it mainstream. But Ghana music is not mainstream, bro. Ghana music is not mainstream. So you're like, Charlie, you've got to switch it to Chi, bro, because that is the winning thing right now. The people doing the Chi thing really they send down far. Because I remember when Sarkodie was battling Manifest and whatever, Charlie, this guy always speak Chi, will go far, but bro did it in Chi. Chi has been mainstream forever in music. Chi has been mainstream forever. But last decade and a half, Ghana, kind of entered back, bro. All these people are not able to stand big on business and maybe blow it. Maybe we forgo call Shatta Wale, we can blow the whole Ghana thing into mainstream because that be the only savior Ghana gets in terms of music. Shatta Wale is like the only savior in terms of Ghana music because all of these people start to do Ghana, then they start to lose their swag, they start to lose their flow on the whole thing. Ghana doesn't. We don't actually have a Ghana sound like that Ghana sound that is mainstream. If you go to that, there are support fine. There are support those things you go if you play around the Labadi, the rural Ghana areas. Fine, the Mani, Jamestown, Choco, yeah, you enter the man, something, then go vibe to one, but that one is a rural vibe. That sound is not pure. You understand? So the Ghana sound is not yet mainstream, and all the people trying to push it do not have the swag enough to be able to push the Ghana sound. And that is the truth. Like I've mentioned, Gasmela failed at it. Wasn't able to push it mainstream. Dark Vibes failed at it. No swag, nothing on his music when it comes to the Ghana sound he was trying to project. No attitude, nothing. That is not a front liner or a front runner you want to push the Ghana sound. Sina Soul started, but as she also started to lean towards Ghana heavily, she knew that bro, if I continue to do this Ghana, people don't really fuck with it or they do not patronize it, so I might as well stay underground or I might stay underground forever. So then she switched up, Then Article 1, nobody, none of these Ghana artists, really feel the hold on to the language and push like how the tree has broken through. But bro, challenge me, make I know what. So this whole Tinny thing, bro, he didn't have a really long lasting career like that. We know that Shatta Wale had his first phase, as he can do, from the tree, then he switch, then he go remodel himself. So right now, maybe all the Ghana boys will start to pray on Shatta Wale that bro, right now you've broken into your hot. So right now, push the Ghana sound for us or promote the Ghana sound for us because all of these people have listed. Nobody can be a front runner to actually make the Ghana sound mainstream. I support mainstream some way. If I support be mainstream some way, I don't know how many people go vibe to it, but Charlie, that's what could be like the Kenaisoba kind of vibe. The Ghana sound that Asoko vibe be like then Kenaisoba dance kind of vibe. My father, yeah, you do it is not fine. The way you do it is not fine. Every day, the song says you the vibe to and for do your face like. You don't see how the Ghans in the dance from like you have to lose things to be able to enjoy the song, bro. No Ghana song, bro. They should actually try to refine them and make it mainstream. Then let's see. But I'm sure the only person that's going to be able to do it is Shatta Wale. That could vibe, no steez on it. he doesn't have the focus to be able to push the Ghana sound. He's lost as an artist, singer, so lost. Bro, no soul in the music. That vibes, no vibes with the music. Gas Miller, no more. Buried. Article 1, buried. Well, then some guy today really do something for the rural guns. Then they really fuck with them. But then get some people for it's not mainstream, but like I said, like the Ayusoba kind of vibe. So let me know your thoughts on it. Do you think that Ghana music, girls can actually push their sound to mainstream, like how over the years people that have done the tree sound have been able to hone their craft and push it, like Sarkodie has been able to push the whole tree thing to a global stage? Do you think, and some Eurobest, the Eurobest too have been able to do it with their sound, do you think girls can be able to do it, go toe to toe with the tree in the music industry or whatnot? Or Shatta Wale should come and save them? I am Emmanuel out of 600. You can call me 600 the God if you like the truth I share. I said this is the most dangerous channel on YouTube right now, the baddest channel on YouTube right now. Subscribe and like my shit. I'm signing out.